In the Spotlight is made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the Commonwealth of Kentucky on behalf of the Board of Tourism.
This is PBS.
Next on Mystery, Jeremy Brett returns in a haunting two-part Sherlock Holmes.
What are your terms?
£7,000.
And the alternative?
My dear sir, it is painful for me to discuss it.
This man must be silenced.
You must trust Mr. Holmes.
The Master Blackmailer on Mystery.
Tonight at 9 on WLIW.
100 years ago, it was gunslingers, miners, and settlers. A typical frontier town. Now, something's happening in this old ghost town. Ruby, Arizona is putting the wildlife back in the Wild West. See how Mother Nature's taking over from the ghosts of Ruby next time on Nature.
Sunday night at 9 on WLIW.
Dieting is supposed to be good for you.
They were at increased risk for coronary disease, and they also were at risk for premature death from all diseases combined.
It's supposed to make you feel better.
I'd feel ill. I was feeling tired out. I was miserable. I had mood swings.
Then how did the diet industry become such a big business?
There is almost no boundaries to the dieting industry's claims for what they can do. It almost all is baloney.
Tune in as International Dispatch asks, why are we dying to diet?
Thursday night at 9 on WLIW.
Each week, Marian Esposito invites viewers into her kitchen to learn the techniques of cooking Italian food. Well, now she's coming right here to the WLIW studios, where you can join her as she hosts a scrumptious marathon of Ciao, Italia. Spend an evening with Marian Esposito, Wednesday, May 26th, beginning at 7:30, live on WLIW.
There. Look at that. Look at how wonderful that is. That's about 6 tablespoons.
Kate owns a business on Long Island and cares about the environment. That's why she called Lilco about their many energy-wise conservation programs. One of their programs helped her install energy-saving lighting and saved her money on her electric bills. Lilco offers a whole family of energy-wise programs, so give us a call if you'd like to focus on energy conservation.
This program is brought to you in part by SAAB Cars USA, who believes you should drive as though your life depended on it, because it does. All 50 states now require safety seats for children, but there's no law against taking further precautions.
Tonight on Mystery.
I can't pay you. I haven't the money to pay you.
You have influential friends. Surely they'll come to your aid.
Who can I tell?
Jeremy Brett returns in a haunting two-part Sherlock Holmes.
A master blackmailer. He wrings the nerves of his victims to add to his already swollen money bags. He is the worst man in London.
What are your terms?
£7,000.
And the alternative?
My dear sir, it is painful for me to discuss it.
This man must be silenced.
You must trust Mr. Holmes and his methods, absolutely.
A deadly game where Holmes risks his reputation and his life.
Time is running out. Mr. Holmes.
The Master Blackmailer, beginning tonight on Mystery.
Mystery is made possible by a grant from Mobil Corporation.
we pay another visit to the most famous address in literature, 221B Baker Street, London. Outside, carriages rattle over the cobbles, and fog brushes the window pane as England's criminals hatch their latest plots. Inside, two men stand ever ready to foil those schemes: Sherlock Holmes, consulting detective, and his loyal friend, Dr. John Watson. Tonight, they encounter the most cunning fiend since Professor Moriarty, when they tangle with the Master Blackmailer. If that title doesn't sound familiar to fans of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's original tales, the story itself should ring a bell. This special two-part mystery is based on The Adventure of Charles Augustus Milverton, first published in 1904. But the producers have taken a few liberties with the original tale by embellishing the plot, the better to show just how dastardly our villain really is. So dastardly, in fact, that Holmes must resort to extreme measures to stop him, some outside the law and others out of character. It's difficult, for instance, to imagine the decidedly celibate detective in the role of lover, but tonight he finally investigates the mystery of the opposite sex and finds perhaps a few clues to his own heart. That's more than can be said for his adversary, who was already plying his insidious trade 12 years before in Paris, where, as our story opens, a woman with a secret feels the icy grip of the Master Blackmailer.
Mystery is made possible by a grant from Mobil Corporation, which invites you to join with them in supporting your local public television station.
This is PBS.
It's over.
Not for me.
All it takes is one.
Other jockeys have wives they seem to make out.
And you've got to find one and buy her in.
Tune in for the premiere of The Racing Game.
Tonight at 10 on WLIW.